Hey everyone, this is my Patreon powered reaction to the 12th and final episode of Bento. So, last episode, we got to see Sen, like, at home sick, which was always nice, a little home visit. We found a little bit more about the Sawagi sisters, Ren doing some research on that and stuff, people being talked to, trying to get some info. And we seem to be kind of building up to a very big battle for this episode, the finale. So, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. So, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Somebody's thirsty. 225 for me, but yeah, I really don't think you're in any condition to battle for food. I mean, you'd be better off having somebody else get it for you. But yeah, I would rather you just stay in bed. I feel a lot better. I know I don't want to miss the big conflict of the final episode, but it might be for the best. Well, it's not exactly fair to ask that question when she's too unconscious to answer. Okay, apparently he'll get it for her. Time marches on. Is this the ED song? Why is it playing now? That's really weird. I don't think I've ever seen that happen in anime before. ED playing at the beginning of the final episode. That's really weird. But okay, I guess it's fine. It's so weird because now I'm like, I have the mentality that I just finished the episode, and that's not true. It's just so weird. I can't get used to it. Some some sweat there. And our exquisite eel bento. Unagi bento. Ooh, Hana, what are you up to? I mean, I can venture a guess. Oof. Well, yeah, you can't buy that back. Just keep typing letters, it'll eventually come to you, probably. Uh, that's a little bit terrifying. Another shower scene because, oh, no. I was gonna say because we have a lot of shower scenes with the Sawagi twins, but yes, we'll be fine. Yeah. You haven't got specifics yet, but probably not any good. Well, looking at that sky, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Apparently you're a psychic, I guess. An Esper. Wow, that's what he's thinking about. She wants Sato's eel. Words to live by. Yeah, don't do anything rash. And then he runs away. Acquaintance is a strong word. And somebody was right about the rain. Yeah, it's almost like somebody wrote this all in a story and animated it. Oh wow, he was running fast. He's a little bit conflicted right now, I think. You're a wet girl, aren't you? Yeah. That guy got to everyone, pretty much. I I definitely see that. Well, if it was, it wouldn't be anymore, because it's raining. Oof. Yeah, that's that guy. How kind of you. How about you leave? Well, that's surprising, because you're clearly an asshole. Yes. That was obvious. You tell him. I don't know about that. Yes, Sato. Just keep casually using that nickname. Well, we don't know exactly what he's doing. You leave it alone. And now we get to see the flashback when supermarket battling was ruined for them. Yeah, they have no idea that he's planned something. It's better than nothing. They like the battling. I mean, why wouldn't they since they win, but... Yeah, the worst thing about something like this is there's really nothing you could do about it. You can't just fight your way out of that problem. But on the plus side, you get a bento easily, but, you know, it's not what they want. It's such a simple yet effective way to really make you feel like you're not a part of us. Like you're an outsider. I mean, what do you do about that if you want to be a wolf, but nobody else lets you? I know, right? Well, hopefully Sato makes a move that can prevent this from repeating itself. Because he's clearly gonna do something. I don't know what. Uh, don't glare at her. And here we go. Sato? Sato? I think that's Sato. Uh, if anyone can change this, it will be him. I mean, he can't exactly fight them on his own or anything, but... I don't know what he's gonna do. Just try to grab a bento. Or attack someone randomly. Hopefully the Hercules guy. That's a nice holiday-themed bento. We don't need your narration, Hana. uh, making it hard to take the scene seriously, Hana. And boom, once again, falling down. Well, you came up with something. I mean, I guess it was just narration, but... the important one. Yes, you must fill your tummies. That's your job. That's dedicated sister right there. There we go. Hand-holding power. But like I said, I'm sure Sato will do something. Which will probably inspire other people to do something. And now... I don't know why they sounded surprised. This was clearly what it was leading to. Sato, he wants some food. He's gonna go for it. Come on, Sato. Do something. You're the only one that can. Yeah, actions is what matters here. Is that his stomach? Well, I guess it's multiple people's stomachs. Oh wow, her face! Oh, is that what that was? Just randomly running around to get hungry? Really? Okay. Okay. Let's go. We're not gonna give it up just because this guy tells us to. Let's go. There we go. That actually was pretty clever. Yep, he's a hero that you need. With the best nickname. Well, screw your plan. You don't deserve Keikaku Dori. I know, right? We're real wolves. Yeah, seriously. Get wrecked. Come on, Sawagi sisters, beat this guy to a pulp. Oof. The guy definitely is not weak, though. I still want to get beat up, though. Ooh. You tell him, Sato. Yes, he wants to pound you like there's no tomorrow. As do I. That's a pervert I know. Boom! There we go. That was a shot. Oh, damn. Gotta love Ren doing the posing. Oh, wow. That's a face to protect. Yes. Ow. That lamp was there. That was a bad idea. Koi. Ooh, right to the face. Desuwa. You do that, if you can. Hana, you chose a good time to show up. Only 6 bento. And several hungry wolves. Yes, that's what matters most. It looks delicious. I bet. Some injuries. All together. Yes. Well, he was supposed to bring her an eel. He was supposed to bring her an eel bento. Yeah. It is kind of a shame that Sen couldn't be a part of it, but... That's a pretty good compensation. Consolation prize. Uh, I will pamper you all that you want and need. I will give you all the pampering. Let's see. Sato was obviously very successful. So do I get a bite? Uh, by the way, if you're curious what I hit when I try to copy Sato's moves, it would be this lamp here. That was a bad decision on my part. I have a very injured hand now. Itadakimasu. I still want my bite. It was a battle well fought. A lot definitely happened, just fists and feet flying all over the place. The baskets as well. Yeah. And now the opening starts up. Yes. It's a very good story, I'm sure. I guess we're in a hurry. Ooh, you just had to get one last hit in, didn't you, man? What the heck? What did you do, Asebi? How did you even... how? Well, that's dangerous. You almost hit them. And not fair at all. A fast food burger? What's that doing in my bento battle anime? No, don't sing with it. It really is hard to not sing with it. I know I would just embarrass myself. Everyone's ready. The knowing look. Bento. Yeah, that was the 12th and final episode of Bento, and that was a really good episode. Like, that was a great finale. Like, even the last couple minutes there, that just really felt like a satisfying conclusion to the anime. So, yeah, with this episode, it was obviously building up to this overall battle here. And we'd heard, various things about this, the Sawagi sisters and their struggle. We didn't get any specifics about what exactly the Hercules Club, whatever he's called, what exactly they did to them. But we got our answer in this episode. Apparently, he decided to do a very, cowardly, a very cowardly method of just avoiding conflict altogether. The idea like, well, we can't beat you, so we'll just let you have your way, and then we'll participate just by ourselves. Just you try to make it. You try to be really cool about it, and condescending, but really you're just admitting your own patheticness and weakness. That's all that was. You can't call yourself a true wolf if you just stand aside and let somebody else grab your food and walk out. Like, no, you can't call yourself a wolf if you do that. That's ridiculous. And that's what this entire show has been about, really, is showcasing wolves and not wolves, you know. People that just may be in the same area as wolves while wolves do their thing, but they're not wolves, you know. We had like the dogs, you know, our group of hounds, whatever they were called, that tried to get Sato to join. You know, they weren't wolves, you know. They wanted the food the wolves had, but they weren't wolves. We had the one woman with the big cart that was, you know, a boar, a pig. She also was not a wolf. She was just a part of the, you know, part of the battle in her own way. Then you had the monarch butterfly, who was also not really a wolf. He was just focused on beating people up and getting vengeance and being known as the strongest. Like, he was not, he couldn't really be called a true wolf either. And, you know, then with this Hercules guy, the same thing. He did not prioritize the things a wolf should prioritize and was acting just not like a wolf should. And he got beat down. So pretty much every villain or somewhat villain character has pretty much had that same trait in common, where they're not truly a wolf, and the wolves have to stand above them and show them what they're really about and put them in their place. You know, that's kind of what it's been. But, yeah, this... I was definitely curious exactly what Sato would do about this. Because, you know, the Sawagi sisters, when you're put in that position, like, what could you really do about that realistically? Just walk up to random wolves and say, hey guys, please fight with us for it? Like, it's not gonna work, so... You really can't do anything but just take a bento and leave, or just leave without a bento, so... Yeah, you know, my initial reaction upon, you know, realizing what was up there with what the method Hercules used was that doesn't seem like a big deal to me. But when you really want to be a wolf, like that was your dream come true, like when you were kids, you saw wolves, you're like, oh my god, that's so cool, I want to be a part of that. And then you're just shoved out of it because you're too good. That would really, really suck, would it not? So, you know, after thinking about it for a little bit, I get it, you know, I get why that could be pretty devastating for somebody that wants to grow up to be a wolf, you know? You know. But Sato, I knew Sato would save the day somehow. I wasn't sure how he would do it. I was trying to think maybe he'll just like punch a random person and then they'll punch him back, and then the momentum will just kind of flow and they'll all start fighting each other again. I thought maybe he'll go and grab a bento and that might spur somebody to go along. Like, what? No, we're not. That would be like 3 bentos lost out of the 6. I'm not just gonna stand here and let half of them disappear before I even get a chance to fight. Let's go. That was the second thing I considered possibly happening. But no, I was also curious why he was running around. I was like, where is he going? Like, if he was going here, he could have got here much more quickly than that. Like, what is he even doing? So I was confused on that. But it all came together and all made sense in one scene where we heard his belly rumble, and then everyone else's belly rumbled, and then they were like, we're wolves. What are we doing just standing here while somebody takes our food? Let's go after it. And then they ran up to it and started fighting, and it all actually went full-on wolf battle mode, and it was great. And I also love how salty the Hercules guy was, because just, yeah, get wrecked. Nobody's on your side anymore. You may have tricked them initially, but no, not forever. So yeah, that was a really cool way to do it. Definitely did not predict that at all. So that was really cool. And then we just got into our fight, you know, our really awesome fights and punches and kicks and stuff. It was good. Like we had a couple of punches, then Shag coming from the sky with a drop kick. That was a really cool moment. That was just great stuff. See, but yeah, once Kyuu realized, you know, what Sato did for them, you know, to improve the situation for them, her face was just amazing. Just the pure happiness and emotion on it was really, really well done. Like, just wanted to give her a hug and tell her that it's all okay. I really do love Kyuu. Just, I don't know why, but she's just a very fun, likable character. Even though they came across as a little bit like an antagonist when they first arrived, you know, beating people up and trying to, you know, just some of the things they did definitely made it seem like they would be the next antagonist, but that's not really true. I mean, they kind of were a little bit, but it was mostly kind of a red herring where Hercules was the true villain of this final arc. So I never really hated the Sawagi sisters, but I just, you know, they did some things that may have upset me, like beating up poor Sen, but I can't really get mad at them for that when that's the whole premise of the show, fighting. I can't really get mad at somebody for beating up a character I like. It's not exactly fair, but I was a little bit salty about that. Partly because it did seem a little unfair to have them 2v1 people. But, you know, I still kind of have mixed feelings about that, but, you know. It's what they do, and if people accept that, then it's fine. It would have been cool to have Sen in the fight, but yeah, she needed to be in bed and get better. I did not want to see her get hurt when she's like that. Just, I could see that ending poorly. But yeah, great final episode. And just a very good show in general, you know. The premise is a little bit weird, of course, of fighting, you know, these death battles for half-price bento. It sounds really ridiculous, but, when money's tight, you gotta really budget your food. That could be a good chance of getting some pretty good food for, not too much damage to your wallet. So it makes sense, it makes sense. Just obviously greatly exaggerated with all these factions and territories and stuff. It's all pretty ridiculous. The show's obviously not meant to be taken super seriously, but it's been a very fun show. Pretty funny, pretty good battling, pretty good comedy, pretty interesting characters. Like I really like most of the characters. Sen, Shaga, Asebi I liked a lot too, even though she didn't have a huge amount of screen time. Hana was great, even though she's into, BL, which I am not. But the only character I strongly disliked was, of course, Ume. But that's, no secret. That's no secret. Sato was pretty cool for the most part. Definitely a above average male protagonist, for sure. Let's see. I don't think there's any other characters that are worth mentioning. Yeah, pretty good show. I don't really have a lot to say about it because I didn't exactly have a deep plot or anything, so not a lot to analyze, but definitely a lot of fun. Very good stuff. So that's the end of this show, and I hope you enjoyed this reaction, and I have a lot more videos on my channel. If this is the only thing of mine that you've watched, so feel free to look around and see if there's anything else you'd want to watch. And if that's the case, I will see you in that video. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.